Hey, welcome to Joe's Multiverse. I'm Joe, and today we're going to be visiting the universe of Neca. I'm going to be showing you my collection of Neca figures that I've acquired over the last few months, and I'm going to be doing a massive unboxing of them. So stay tuned, and we'll dig in. Now, I've never really had all that many Neca figures in the past, maybe a couple. I mostly collect Marvel Legends, and I also have a crap ton of DC Multiverse, but mostly the Legends. And I have a couple here and there from other collections of things that I like. But a couple of months ago, I decided that I wanted to start collecting the horror figures from Neca. And within just a couple of months, I pretty much got all the ones that I wanted to get. The first one I actually bought was this Freddy. It's from Freddy 3 Dream Warriors. It's a very cool version of Freddy. I mean, they're pretty much all pretty similar. I wanted to get a Jason, of course, and I grabbed this one. I don't think that this one gets as much love as it should. If I had a choice, I would get probably my personal favorite, which doesn't get a whole lot of love either, but my personal favorite Jason movie is Jason Takes Manhattan, and I think that that version of Jason with that costume and the mask and everything, I think that looks the best. I think it looks the creepiest, the scariest. It's my favorite version. Let's see. This kind of a horror movie, I was gonna maybe lean towards maybe like the bad guys or the villains, but I couldn't, pass up Arnie from the original Terminator. It's a very cool figure of him. Very nice picture of the figure. Whoever does the photography for these does an excellent job. That would be a cool job to have, wouldn't it? But this is cool. It's got alternate arm, got some guns, got the tweezers when he was working on his face in the movie, got a couple alternate heads. But this is a very cool rendition of the Terminator. And I think I've only had to order 2 of these Neca figures. And this was one of them, because this one was out a long time ago. And so you don't really see it too much at Target. And he's missing in there because as soon as he came in the mail, I got him off eBay. But this is very cool. He's got the gun. Kind of have to balance some of the stuff on him, but I really like that figure. But this comes with a couple different alternate heads. Comes with that big... the hell kind of gun is that? Some sort of machine gun. Hey, he's got the shotgun and the rifle and the handgun and the 2 alternate heads. So we got the 2 most popular versions of the Terminator anyway. And speaking of Arnold, I had to grab a Predator. But this one here is the one that's out right now that you can pick up, and I like this version of it, him in the jungle. It's called the Jungle Hunter. That's very cool. So we got a Predator, and of course, if you're gonna have a Predator, you're gonna need an Alien. This is the biggest Neca box that I got. It comes in this little bit taller, and this is the one that I decided on. This is very cool. It's the Aliens Ultimate Edition. Not doing a whole spectacular job, peekaboo, on focusing, but I wonder if I should open all these and set them all out. Maybe I will. And then when I saw this, the Jason from Freddy vs. Jason, and so I had to pick that up. That was another movie that I had to go and see back in the day. I think it came out around 2004, 2003, 2004, 2005, somewhere in there. I think it was like maybe a year apart from AVP. I don't remember which one came out first, but when they collide two or more iconic characters into one movie, I got to go see it. So when the first Expendables came out, I was all over that. But that is the Freddy versus Jason. And my personal favorite out of the iconic horror characters is Chucky. Kind of wanted to get the one with the Bride of Chucky in it, but I was happy with this one. This version is my favorite of Chucky, and this is the Bride of Chucky version. So I like all the stitches and all that. That is cool. And before I got this one, this was the other one that I had to order, and it came from China, and I don't know if it's what they consider a fake, or it says Neca on it, so it must be true, right? I don't care. I'm not going to be selling any of these and claiming that it's legit, but he comes with the box. I've opened this one up before to take a look at it and kind of put it back together, because I don't know what my problem is lately with keeping stuff in the box. I've had to unbox. I mean, just this morning I've unboxed a dozen Marvel Legends because I don't have room to keep all these in the box. I'm just running out of room. But I'll be taking all these out. And the fold-up box that he comes in from the original movie where they get the good guy doll, I'm going to put him in there because there's like a little window. So I'll display him in the box, kind of probably by the Bride of Chucky figure. So that's very cool to have. And then the other, I was looking all over for this. I found it in Minneapolis, a neighboring city of Minneapolis, at a Target, which was the Hellraiser. And I think this is fairly new. I believe this came out this year in 2020. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it did. And I don't know what took so long, unless there's a bunch of other versions that I'm just not aware of. I don't know. I'm ignorant to some of this stuff, but I was so excited to be able to get this because he is one of the other iconic horror characters, and that has some nice accessories in there, some hands, and the box and the alternate head and all that stuff. So that is very cool. Pinhead from Hellraiser. He'll tear your soul apart. Ultimate Pinhead. You know, they get you with putting the ultimate on there. And then the other iconic, the original Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Found him at a Walmart, just sitting there all by himself. He looked real lonely, sad. Just had to grab him. I was looking for him, but that is very cool. Hope that's not too noisy. But anyway, comes with the chainsaw and the alternate head and a nice little ball peen hammer and cleaver and all sorts of goodies. Gotta have the Evil Dead. Gotta have Ash. I'd really like to get like an ultimate version of him from Army of Darkness, because that's like my favorite. I only knew of Army of Darkness when I was a kid. I had no idea that that was actually the third movie, and then I found out about Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. And oh no, he's empty. I took him out to take a picture of some figures the other day. Had to take Ash out. He comes with that nice chainsaw hand and got the sheath for the chainsaw. Everybody loves Bruce Campbell. I love Ash. I like that figure more than the one that came out for the TV show. Just because that's how I know him, looking like that. So that's cool. And then I have two of Pennywise. I had bought this. This was actually my first purchase when I was just grabbing one of these because me and the kids love the It movies. And so I had just gotten this with no intentions on buying any other Neca figures. I'd got this like a year and a half ago. And just kind of had him down underneath the TV by sitting in front of the Walking Dead figures that I have. I just have a few of those, but this will... I might keep this one in the box just because that's kind of what I was always going to do. But when I display all these together, I'll be taking this one. This one is a more recent purchase, and this is kind of a better figure because it's got the balloon and looks more kind of like just the regular version of them. It's got the little boat, some alternate hands, the one with the balloon, and those two heads. That's cool. He's become iconic horror character, especially with the remake of the movie. So I'll be taking him out as well and setting him up. So the dilemma is, should I open all these? Should we unbox them? Set them free? Yeah, what the hell? Oh, before I forget, this is I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching my content and checking out the channel. I'm very dedicated to the channel. Going to be coming out with as many videos and different topics as I can. I'm going to try for almost every day, several times a week. We'll see how it goes. But right now, as of November of 2020, it's a very small channel, very new, days old. But and it might be a little too early to do this, but what the hell. I have these two He-Man figures here. This one is from Anti-Eternia. I'd never heard of this before, like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, and I wanted to get it, and I didn't want to pay the big price that they're asking for, so I painted it myself. And this one here is a bronze version of He-Man. Both of these are custom, and what I'm going to do is once I hit, or if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give one of these away, or both of them, probably both of them, one to one person, one to the other, and all you have to do is subscribe and comment on these guys, and you'll be in it to win it. And we'll have a big 1,000 subscriber party when I eventually tentatively hit that milestone, and we'll be giving those guys away. And I'll probably be doing more custom figures like that. And if anybody out there has any ideas of custom, especially He-Man, that they want to suggest, I can do those too, and we'll go from there. But that's very exciting. But as far as the unboxing, for you, I am going to start with the Freddy. Now, I won't sit here and make you watch me physically open each one, but we're going to crack all these open and take a look at all of them, get them all together. Guy from 3C Films, he'd be proud. He'll like this a lot. Like he'll ever watch it. On second thought, let's go with these guys first. Start with Alien. And we'll crack this guy open. Here we are. Out of the box. Get him set up. You got the alien. I'm not going to go through all of the accessories. There's quite a few when you have this many figures at one time. The Jungle Hunter. Let's crack him open. He's free to enter back into the jungle. Gotta have them two side by side. Might move some things around as we go, but that's a good start. Some T2 action. He's out of there. So we can just set him up. Oh, I love this figure. He looks fabulous with his gun and the bullets there over his shoulder. Nice. And Ash is already out of the box as well. Where did I set him? There he is in all his chainsaw glory. I'll put him right over here. Good old Ash. Let's Neca figures are always a little stiff. They're not known for their articulation. As long as we can get them standing and balanced. There we go. At the original Terminator. Let's slice him open and get him out. Join the fun. Get his gun ready for some terminating. A little blurry. That's okay. I'm just going to set him. Let's put him back there for now. Mikey is up next to be freed. Had to dip his hand in some very warm water for a moment to get that get his knife in his hand, but he's ready. Set him up. Start with the iconic horror characters now. Well, he's been a little tricky to balance. Looks like he's going to do okay. Fresh from hell. Let's crack this guy open. Make sure his... is it considered Pandora's box? Or there's another name for it, isn't it? I can't remember off the top of my head, but I like that you can put that in his hand. Set him up. Box in his hand there. Here's another one that's a little... Nice thing about this costume that he wears is you can sort of move his feet around and not have to worry about his legs looking just right since it's covered. All right, let's get him out of the slaughterhouse and into the party. All right, we got his chainsaw ready. I had put his hands in some warm water as well, just to open them up a little bit to get that chainsaw in his mighty grips. But he'll look good right over here. Boy, this is a motley looking crew. How about that? We haven't had anybody fall over yet. All right, Jason, let's open him up. Get that fire on his Machete. Get him all ready for a slashing good time. And, oh, I spoke too soon. He's gonna go. Oh. And pull it back a little bit. Alright, Pennywise. He wasn't too bad coming out of the box. Got his balloon sort of managed. Set him up. Okay. And now for Freddy. Let's open him up. Got his hand nice and up so you can see it. Got his hat on. Oh. If I get out of there, can you see him? This camera's no good for focusing when I am in the shot, but and there we have it. We do have the other Jason there, but we don't need two of them. Oh! Chucky. My favorite. Let's release him. I'm not putting any accessories on him right now, but set him up. Can't forget Chucky. And put his buddy from the box. That box put together, got him in there. His good guy box, like so. Not too bad. This isn't where they're gonna stay. I have a separate shelf for them, and we'll have it set up a little differently, but that is all of them. Let's take a look at what we got here. Well, thanks for joining me today to help me crack these things open. I had a lot of fun sharing these with you. Let me know if any of you have any of these figures. Some of them, all of them. What are you guys doing with yours? What are you? How are you displaying them? Are you taking full advantage of all the accessories, or do you just have maybe more of the just the iconic horror figures? Do you have them on a shelf? Are you keeping them in the box? I decided that it was time to take these all out and get them up on a shelf, and I'll show you guys later on in another video the shelf that they're going to be on. I'm thinking of just right over here by the desk, so that'll look cool, I think. But please subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time in the Multiverse. Oh, forgot to open the Candyman.